this precious baby. To me, she's a baby. Kei'mani latigue did not deserve what Darnell Jones did to his own daughter. This is why it's very mandatory that you daggone watch your kids at every aspect of your life. I mean, you might think that people are so cool and they just won't do this and they won't do that. But this is clearly the reason why you got to watch your children and watch them around everybody. No one would ever thought that a dad could do something like this to his own child. And the things that Darnell done, that baby need justice. She needs the fullest. He needs to be prosecuted to the fullest. He wanna go ahead and delete me, telling the officers that. But no, if you felt like that, no, you know what my thing is. You are a sick person, Darnell. You even look very much familiar. I swear, you look very much familiar. Are you Donnie? You look like this guy that I used to daggone be next neighbors with. His name was Donnie, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, you are who that is. And Donnie, if that is you, you need to be prosecuted to the fullest. The what made me think that it's you, Donnie, is I'm just looking at your profile of you being arrested and the height of you and everything. You, I believe, are Donnie, the neighbor that used to stay beside me. Wow. I don't know if that is you, but I'm pretty sure we're looking at your mug shot. I believe that is you, Donnie. And I know, I just know you. I knew you was weird, but to an extent, you know what I'm saying? If this is the same person, but it sure looks like it, you was always weird. But I would never ever thought that you would do no thing like this. If this is because that picture sure enough look like you, Donnie. I hope it ain't, but it definitely does. And back then, you were a little younger then when you was my neighbor. So now you done growed up a little bit. And hold on, y'all. I just hope that's not him. But anyways, if it is Donnie, I just want you to know that that was sick what you did to your daughter. If she was your blood daughter, that was even. But I really believe that children's services and the teachers complaining and all of the children, her friends complaining, it should have been more done for that little girl than was done. And then the mother needs to sue. I don't care what nobody say, because children's services get these children and they put them in the worst hands than they could be with their own people, their own mother. She couldn't have been no monster like the dad. And what another thing I don't understand about Kimani is how grandma had custody and she didn't see the signs of this little girl having bruises on her arms, or and Darnell, Donnie, I'm gonna call you Donnie because I believe that's who you are. Donnie, whatever the punishment is for you, it needs to be severe. It definitely does, because that baby didn't deserve what you done to her. And I will hope that I'm just hoping that it ain't you, Donnie. But as I look at the daggone mugshot, I keep saying that's Donnie. Hey, Charles, how you doing? Hello, Charles Martin. Hello, how are you doing? Um, great, great. How was your day? I I know it's Donnie, so I'm gonna just call him Donnie, y'all, cause they say his name is Donnell Jones, but I used to be neighbors with Donnie. I'm for sure because he came after he did what he did. He came to Columbus, meaning what was in Columbus that you had to come to Columbus for? That's Donnie. And looking at your picture on that goddamn on mugshot, you deserve whatever you got. They should, man. I'm sorry they didn't take you out on the daggone when they did what they did on the sidewalk to you. Ain't no daggone police talking about we're not trying to delete you, buddy. What he did to that little girl, he don't deserve the daggone even daggone. He needs the the D penalty. He does. That baby did not deserve. And why did you, the things that you did to her as a father, how could you look at your own baby and do those horrific things? I don't know if you were the real father, if you were stepfather, but if that is what y'all want to see, I will show y'all my face. I just don't understand why everybody wants to see Big Mama's face. But I will put my face in here for a little bit for the folks to talk about. Put your face in the camera. Hello, good day to each and every one of you guys that is on Facebook. I'm laying across my bed. I sat up just to let y'all see me so y'all can see who is being talking to y'all. Okay. Now, with that being said, can I go back out of the camera? Because I have a lot to say. um, your hair is beautiful. Thank you, Simply Blessed. God bless. Yes, God bless you all as well. I had to come in here because I, y'all, I was neighbors with Donnell Jones, as he would call himself. I don't know why the heck he could use the daggone, Star's name, but I just don't think the little girl deserved to be done like that. That was so horrific. And as a father, you're supposed to protect and guard your little girls, and daddy is not supposed to be the monster in the castle that you are, you know what I'm saying, in. For a fact, like Donnie, he daggone deserves everything that he's facing. And if he doesn't make it in the hospital, well, he knows he's not gonna daggone, see the movement. Maybe he can ask for forgiveness, but he was asking for them to delete him right then and there. Um, a lot of horrificness went in this little girl's situation, and I just wanna react to some things. So let's listen.
She had that opportunity. Um, Later on, there was some discrepancies about when she went missing because Darnell, which is the child's father, told people that he went to the house on Sunday because kei'mani was actually scared and said that she was in fear and heard noises. So he said he went with his cousins and to see what was happening and all of that. That Monday, the
Yeah, that's Donnie. There's no doubt. You just got a little bit of hair on your face now, but you are definitely, and boy, baby, they gonna you wish, I know you wish at this point, Donnie, that they take you up out of here. I'm sure. Because what you did to that baby, that she did not deserve it. And for you to do the things that you did to her, you need the maximum. Ain't no, oh, we're gonna give him this and we're gonna, you need the maximum. You could not never be the father of that beautiful young lady and did the things that you done to her. You are a sick psychotic person that don't deserve to be around nobody's children ever. You don't even, Donnie, you don't even need to see the break of day. Ever. You don't. Who would ever think that a father could do such a thing? And then to think that you would go and hide the evidence of what you done in your girlfriend's house. Like, ain't nobody loving nobody that much. Especially if that daggone girlfriend was, loved your daughter as her daughter. She wasn't gonna hide none of your dirty deeds. I don't give a dang on how much I love a man. I'm not about to let you daggone hide none of your daggone dirty deeds and stuff like that. And I done been around this baby and you done something like this. And what will possess you to do it when you got a whole girlfriend? It's a whole lot to daggone be asking questions about. Like, where was your mindset? Like, when he came in hiding stuff and putting stuff in the basement, I would have been in the basement asking questions. What's that? What's going on? Why is your boots, muddy? Where you been? You know what I'm saying? You know us, we daggone nose it to nature, period. It's nose in the nose in the air by nature, period, black women. So for you to do something like that and to think children's services need to be investigated too. We tired of children daggone being hurt in the care of y'all. When do y'all daggone you close the case out? The case needs to stay open. Period. And children's services need to be daggone held accountable as well. I mean, if you got the daggone go to mother, the whole 9 yards, or daggone, pressing the issue about, you know what I'm saying, their carelessness, because it was very much carelessness. People calling, you know what I'm saying, children's services that don't do their job. Because if they just go out, they don't know if the children are being abused or what. They go out as long as there's food in the refrigerator, the kids got bedding, there's no abuse. And it could be abuse. They just don't do their jobs. They're not there to protect kids. They're there for a check. Those people. And majority of children's services workers, they don't even have children themselves. But for a teacher to say that she daggone had, it rose suspicion to her of the bruises and things on Kimani. And nobody else, but even the students, her friends and stuff, would daggone complain. And nobody did nothing. And Donnie, was able to delete this child horrifically. And he needs to daggone be done just like he did that baby. And I don't care what nobody say. Donnie needs to daggone come to grips. He said he wants to pass away. The Lord going, these demons, they be begging the daggone leave out of here. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna face your daggone demon and what you did to that little girl. That was evil as a father. How dare you? Fathers are not to daggone be the monster under the bed or the monster in the closet or the monster in your room. Daddy is there to protect and serve. Protect and make sure don't nobody do nothing like that to his princess. And he the monster. Boy, baby, boy. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Stefan. Yes. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, this man, and I'm gonna call him Donnie because I know that's Donnie. Just he just got a little bit more hair on him and stuff. But honey, that daggone man needs the death penalty. Ain't no doubt. That little girl did not deserve that. That was your child. and the things that you did. And her 14th birthday was coming up, and you would do this to her. You're sick pedophilian, and you need to be where those kind of people go. It's a sick person to sit up and dag on. You got a whole woman, but yet you would want to grape your own child. A grown woman that apparently you live with, but you would want to do this to your own child. I said I wasn't going to touch this conversation or this crime because this is not my crime. This was not my assignment at all. But she came across my YouTube, and I said, let me go in here because ain't nobody, I don't, Big Mama don't watch no news, y'all. And I'm looking, strolling, and I'm watching, and it's been popping in and out on my page, every now and again. And I said, let me go in here and and see what I can see without being transparent, judgmental, and stuff like that. Because I didn't want to come in here and do that. But as I listen to what he done to this baby, Lord have mercy, said, judge ye not yet to be judged. But Father God, I just have to say I would never. That little girl probably loved the grounds that man walk on, not knowing the outcome of her life was going to be in the hands of that man. Precious baby. She looked intelligent, smart, looked like she would be the next daggone good basketball player to me. A good basketball player. But she couldn't thrive in the environment that she was in. Going to school, your friends seeing stuff on you, you probably telling them, but you telling them no, don't tell. I'm scared. The boogeyman was at the door. She was calling the boogeyman the noise that she heard. Donnie, Donnell, Darnell, you are a sick person. It says on March the 18th. Let's read this real quick, you guys. Okay. 13-year-old, March the 18th, 2025. 13-year-old kei'mani latigue was reported missing in Toledo, Ohio. Her mother, Tierra Caston, last saw her when Kamani's father, Darnell Jones, brought her to Caston's home, where they spent time playing video games, and Kamani was known to have a routine that includes school and basketball with no reason to be in unfamiliar areas. On March the 24th, 2025, authorities in Toledo, wow, mm, mm, mm. Authorities in Toledo an autopsy body on the second floor of an abandoned house in the Toledo. An autopsy is pending to determine the exact cause of death. Aston expressing that there was no reason for Kimani to be in that area. The pit deepening the mystery surrounding her disappearance and death. So the dad, my. So wait a minute. This is something isn't right because when I read this, okay, it sounds like the mom and dad. But let me go ahead and on the read. It says, "Oh, wait a minute, y'all. See, this is why this story that daggone caught my attention because now, why is if someone is lying at this point? I'm sorry, but when I look and listen and read this here, Darnell brought her to Caston's home, which is the mother, right? Now, if he dropped her off there, did she walk away? Did she go somewhere? I mean, because how does her routine is school, was reported missing in Toledo. Father Darnell Jones brought her to Gaskin's home where they spent time playing video games and blah. Who you talking about? Um, my niece. I'm talking about kei'mani. When I used to live in Capitol Park, we called him Donnie, his name. He went short for Donnie. They call him Darnell Jones. Darnell Jones. But do they call him Donnie? Because I'm trying to figure out this guy looks so freaking familiar to me. And when they said he came to Columbus, it really struck a nerve. I wasn't gonna touch this story, but man, it's something about Kimani that. Wait a minute. He probably lied about her calling him. Where is this cousin of his at? Exactly, and that was supposed to be with him and sat there for a half an hour. Exactly. Okay. My thing is, it's more people involved. Okay. It's not just Donnell. It can't just be him because if he dropped her off at Cast Cat what's her name? Caston's home, which is the mother of Kimani. Okay. I'm kind of like this story blew me because I daggone wasn't going to do it, but it's something she just want me to know. It's more involved in this than just Darnell. They got Darnell, and he hollering, "You just might as well go on ahead and take me." Yeah, yeah, they need to take you, Donnie, because you had no business doing that to that little girl. And the sickness of your mindset. I always thought you was a weirdo, but To know that you was my neighbor years ago, and to know that you would do something like this to your own child is sick. You would never expect woosah. Like, you're right. They should have daggone took you right there when they daggone they daggone, uh sh- did the daggone, they should have went on ahead and daggone got you right up out of here right then and there. You got shot that many times, you should have gone ahead and flew high well, or went on out to where you're supposed to go, because you are a devil. But I still feel like there is more people involved. Let me see. She said um she sure is not crying. Girl, I will be done. He tortured that. Yes, he did. And that's the reason why something more sinister happened to this baby than just that daggone Darnell. Okay. And when I read where it says on March the 18th at 2025, 13-year-old kei'mani latigue was reported missing on the 18th, okay? Kei'mani's father, Darnell Jones, brought her to Caston's home, where they spent time playing video games. Say Kei'mani was known to have a routine that includes school and basketball, with no reasons to be in unfamiliar areas on March the 24th. So if she was missing, okay. Okay, this whole thing right here got me like puzzled, girls, because it says on the 18th, okay, it says is when she came up missing. Okay, right? The teen was reported missing on on the 18th, okay? And the father dropped her off at Caston's home, which had to be the real mother. Or was it? Y'all talk to me, because I'll tell. Okay. Good morning, Mom. Love you. I love you too, baby. He said, that's my niece. That's my son. See, I never got the story, so probably he could tell more than I can even get. Uh, he said, who you talking about? My niece? Rest in peace to my niece. Fly high. Lord have mercy. Whose baby is that, Carlos? You talking about your niece? Lord, see, this is why I've been trying to call my son, because when I seen the picture up there on his Facebook, I didn't know it was this little girl. And I asked him, about it. He ain't reached out to me and said nothing. So, oh man, it's a lot going on. Okay, what y'all saying in here, girl? Um, she went to school on Monday. So, hey, TRW boo, hey baby. She said, and girl, I okay. TRW says she went to school on Monday, so she did make it home from visiting her mom. The 18th was Tuesday. So how did Darnell get her back if she's visiting mom? That's my whole thing. Cause I keep getting stuck. Why? Cause there's more people got to be involved with this. Because how did he kidnapped the little girl back from the mother? I mean, how did he have? Someone has custody. I know that, but and it's the grandmother. So is the grandmother the mother of Darnell or the mother of Caston? Because at this point, it seems that the grandmother that has custody of Kei'mani is Donnie's, and I call him Donnie because he was my neighbor. I'm sure this is the same person of Darnell. Darnell. That got to be his mama. But my thing is, she's only 13, okay? And we still real strict about them girls going anywhere out here with anybody. You know what I'm saying? We just are, okay? So if Darnell dropped her off to the mother on the 18th, and you said, let's see what you're saying in here. You said the 18th, okay? Right. See, that's where I'm stuck because she won't let me go no further because there's some more people involved in this, honey. Yes, ma'am. The grandmother is the mom mother. So, how did Darnell get this little girl? Do they got? Why don't the? Okay, I'm confused. So Darnell dropped the baby, cause y'all know I call all kids babies, over to the mama, the real mama's house, right? Cause see, I'm stuck at this point. When did Darnell get this little girl back to be able to do this to her? Is what I'm asking. The neighbor said um the grandma would lock her out early mornings in the summer. Wait, y'all. The neighbor said the grandma would lock her. Poor baby. That's not his mom. The grandmother is the mom mother. Okay, I figured that. The 18th is the day she came up missing. So the day Darnell dropped her off to the mama, right? The real mother. The grandmother would allow her to take her because he wanted to be a part of the little girl life. Okay. Okay, you saying the grandmother would allow her to take her because he wanted to be a part of her life, the little girl life. She lived with her maternal grandmother, her mother's mom. Wow. He claimed the little girl called him saying someone is trying to break in, and he came with a cousin over to the house. Wow. But you just dropped her off right on the 18th. So what day did the cousin and him decide to go over there? The neighbor used to feed her breakfast. Wow, the grandma was mean to her too. There's some strange stuff, y'all, and I didn't daggone even want to touch this. I did not want to touch this daggone crime at all. But it was something fishy, and I think y'all think Darnell, man. So where the cousin at that was with him? That's strange too. Why the cousin? Where is the cousin? Cause he need to be daggone questioned too, sweetie. No, she went to see her mom over the weekend, and he took her back the night on a Sunday. That night on a Sunday. But why is he getting the baby if he ain't got custody of this little girl? Cause that mama is the grandma, man. Whoa, baby, boy. No, man. My mind leading me to the daggone cousin and him. I don't know why. Cause a whole lot was done to her. A whole lot was done to that baby. And why she must have been tearing their tails up, scratching them to death. For them to daggone want to take and daggone, dismember her daggone hands. Yes, ma'am. What they thought they weren't gonna get caught with the DNA and the cameras and all this stuff and neighbors and stuff around, girl, they what they thought. Stupid. They was stupid. Or whoever was stupid. They made it seem okay, well let me not miss nothing. No, she went to see her mom over the okay, I read that one. Who knows where this cousin is at? They said he lied. And well, if a cousin was with him, he's implicating his cousin now. That's some April Thomas shit there. Not to be laughing at the situation, y'all guys. But you know what I'm saying? When you throw your cousin under the bus, now he involved now. See, it'll be like she throw her whole cousin in them in the situation and stuff. And they ain't even got enough evidence that they're gonna do nothing. I don't know how they had enough evidence to even put Patrick Starworth in prison. Said the grandmother allowed him to see the little girl. He took her to see the mom and he returned her that Sunday night. She went to school Monday, and on Tuesday, when the grandmother got home, that I wonder what made them look in that house and who actually found this poor back girl. They said the neighbors daggone what we call, because I seen a video, because this what made me go in there, because I told y'all I wasn't gonna touch this because it wasn't my daggone assignment and it wasn't my nothing. I hadn't heard nothing about it. And none of my queens that follow me be like, "Baby, mama, did you hear what happened?" But Barbara, Barbara Liz always come in and ask me, "Big mom, did you hear about the little girl and in Ohio?" I said, "No, because I've been in here just celebrating my peace and just loving me and staying out of the way and all the messy stuff that's going on YouTube and stuff, and I try to stay out of stuff. So I haven't really been paying attention. I just been listening to my music and just living, okay? So I ain't really touched no stories and stuff. But this one really got my mind, because when I seen my son post that picture on there, I didn't know. He said, "Rest in peace." That's it. And when he posts something, it's like, okay. So I called him. He didn't answer me. So I left it alone. That is his profile picture. That little girl, my son's profile picture, and he never responded to me. So I just left it alone. But as I was looking and strolling down YouTube, something pushed me towards her whole story And I went to going and listening and looking and investigating, like, oh my goodness, something about this story just don't add up. Okay, so now everybody telling me, okay, okay, she said, um, when the grandma got home that morning, the girl clothes was in different places and her glasses. She called the school and she wasn't at school. I feel the boy mom is full of girl. Somebody, whatever happened, there was a sick individual who thought that they could slick DNA. Uh, what is the other one? All of that. That's the reason why they daggone dismembered the hands off of her, because then they couldn't find evidence. Because she put up a fight. Police believed you. 13 years old. That little girl put up a fight. But what I don't understand, when Donnie was being, and I call him Donnie because I swear this is my neighbor from a long time ago. Um, when he got apprehended and he got, uh, almost, which called why the police on the sidewalk, and he told him go ahead and delete him, right? Um, he really didn't have any defensive, nothing in his face that says that he tried to daggone, that he had a fight with this little girl or someone was, it just, because I'm looking at these type of things at a 13-year-old little girl that plays basketball. She's very much fit. And even if he was doing the things that they saying he was doing as, the grape, not, y'all know what I'm saying, go around the grape, you know what I'm saying? There would be defensive rooms because she's old enough. She's what, 13? She's not going to let nothing like this happen and not daggone, put up a fight. That goes for any little girl. But what I don't understand is if Children's Services didn't give him custody, because I'm sure that lady went, the mother and him had to show up in court, okay? And why all of a sudden now you want to, if you wasn't in the baby's life when you know what I'm saying, the girl had her, the mother, why all of a sudden now we got to let you come and be involved now? And then all of a sudden now she's getting all these daggone marks on her where it's being visible in school. Teachers are concerned, friends are concerned. People are making reports. Children's Services is not taking anything serious. And that's what I don't like about Children's Services. Just because there is food in the house, there is daggone beds in the house, does not mean a child is not being daggone well taken care of or not being neglected and abused. They need to change all of that because it's not daggone worth these children's lives. And that baby this could have been prevented. Children's Services, obviously, ain't no closing no case when these children is still in the hands of the daggone person that you daggone placed them in. The case should not be closed until they're back into the hands of the mother. And the mother has finished her case plan. Other than that, these children should not, these parents and the people that is being put, these kids, there should never be a case closed because you placed that child. Just because I'm a victim of children's services. So yes, I'm going to speak on it. They're hungry. Y'all go in there sometimes to make daggone the people get on they got daggone crap and do the right thing and have some food in the house when you get there. But who's to say that the children ain't hungry for the rest of the month until the next month or whatever? You feel me? Like y'all don't need, if y'all not gonna do your job right, and then y'all need to start housing some of these children and parents and stuff. Y'all want to daggone take children when the mother ain't. Y'all want to be in the business where you need to daggone help. Okay, stop daggone closing these cases out. These children need y'all. That's the name of the game. Stop, even on an adoption, I don't care. If you have an agency and those children came through your agency, they need to be checked on a regular basis. That's just how I feel. Because there is a lot going on in these homes than you think. I'm a product of children's services, I know. Okay, who knows? Okay. They made it seem as if the mother wasn't in her life and hadn't seen or called to check on her. See there? And she might have been. Don't look like the grandma was doing any daggone better with the little girl if she was locking her out the house allegedly and, you know what I'm saying, early mornings and things of this nature. Like, what are you doing? And then, you know, everybody just let this little girl down. And the fact of the matter is, whoever had custody of this little girl definitely let her down. Because you were not supposed to have these people around that little girl. That is the reason why you had custody, lady. You letting her sneak around with the mother that is not supposed to have any contact with her, if that's how it is. I don't know if she was able to daggone be able to be in the little girl's life, but that man, that was not a part of it. That you was supposed to protect, the grandmother was supposed to protect this little girl. The one who had custody of her. And that is the one you are to be her sole provider, protector, and you're almost like a savior to this little girl. They gave you custody of this baby to protect that baby. Make sure nothing happens to this baby in your care. And look what then happened. So I think everything and everyone involved, even children's services, need to be investigated. And I need to, everybody need to go down. It don't matter. The grandmother for daggone, if that girl already didn't, was not supposed to be in that little girl's life, and she's sneaking around, letting the dad daggone see her. They didn't give her to the dad. Children's services didn't. Custody went to grandmother. And grandmother should have had full eye contact on this little girl. Period. I'm sorry. Like I said, y'all, I'm a product of this. I am a product of children's services. So, my Lord, oh, Jesus, this just hurts so bad to know and everything that this little girl went through what she went through. And everybody need to be held accountable. The grandmother, the mother, everybody. Because your eyes was not on her at all. The dad shouldn't have had her at all, Grandma. Did he have custody? Was that written in the paperwork that he's supposed to be able to be in this? Ooh, a whole lot of people in trouble. Because I believe it. The grandma allowed him to see the little girl. He took her to see the mom and her return, and he returned her that Sunday night. She went to school Monday, and on Tuesday, when the grandmother got home that morning, the girl clothes was in different places and her glasses. She called the school and she wasn't at school. I feel like the bio mom is full of shit. Girl, you better say it again, TRW. Something ain't right about this story, and that's why I keep on picking and ticking at my daggone soul. I think she put up a fight in the grandmother house. I believe that's where it started. That's why her parenties was in a certain place. BJ's was in a different place. Well, where was the grandma? The real mother hasn't been in that girl's life for years. So why this is the question, TRW. Why all of a sudden now the mom is involved with the little girl that ain't supposed to be. They drop her off, then girl. Was he already what would make her think something was going on where she had to call daddy? Why did he call grandma? Why she didn't call grandma? Where was grandma when the noise stopped? Girl, it's so much about. I'm trying to told you, honey bunny. Listen, the mother. Okay, th- they said the grandma was beating on her. My heart break for her. My Lord, simply blessed. I believe the grandmother did abuse that little girl, and she was a drunk and was tired of the little girl. Oh, it's a lot more to this story. Yes, and I believe the grandmother of the mother was grandma's girlfriend. And I believe the godmother of the mother was grandma's girlfriend. Ooh. 100%. They need to question the mother. This is a horrible, terrible case, Big Mama. He did her so wrong. Yes, but who is to say who really did this, y'all? Cause it's not daggone at the point of we know Donnie daggone posted took her and he's sitting there talking on the sidewalk talking about take me now, whatever. Donnie did something. The grandmother was at work. Okay. The real mom hasn't been a part of her life for years. That's why I said TRW, why all of a sudden this grandma did everybody involved, if you ask me. Um, that's what they said. Her mother was absent in her life. And for what? Why? What went wrong? Was the mother on some type of drugs? She was, what happened? It's something tugging at me that something ain't right about this whole story. Somebody is involved more than one person, not just Donnie. A whole lot more. I feel it. And children's services, grandma was doing stuff and daggone, blah blah blah. And then they just all of a sudden this baby ain't never been in mama's life, and here's they go, and then the dad come into the life because the grandma decide, boy, it's a whole lot going on. This little girl was going through so much going on. Um, before the grandmother got her, the little girl was with the godmom from 9 months old until she was 9 years old. Wow. The mom said she never left the hospital with the little girl. Why was that? Because she probably had, substance abuse. And that's why probably. Because didn't she say 9 months old until she was 9 years old? Lord, this baby done been daggone through so many people's hands. Poor little girl. And then all of a sudden, here come Donnie and his friend, his cousin, so-called cousin. But my thing is, everyone in that sector, in that moment, in her last moments of life, should dad gonna do some time. I don't care. I don't care. And whoever the caseworker was that came out and children's service worker, that whole case, that whole daggone building, that whole daggone building that houses those caseworkers, they neglected that little girl's needs. They all need to be daggone fired with no pay. That's just how I feel because y'all were getting complaints about this baby from school, her friends, people anonymously was probably calling as well, but they never daggone listen to nobody. They went on their own understanding on what they wanted to daggone know, and guess what? Now what? Children's services is looking real bad right now. Oh yes, ma'am. They looking right mighty nasty and dirty, and I mean real nasty and dirty. Feel me? At this point, there is no doubt that the grandmother started something she had no business starting, you guys. And that was letting the mother back that has it or was not, and then the dad just coming mysteriously popping back into this little girl's life to what? First of all, she has bruises on her. She's probably been telling her friends she's being daggone, raped by the dad and all this other stuff, but nobody's paying it no attention. They blowing it off. The teacher done told it at the school. Nope, they blowing it off. Everybody need to be in trouble. I say. That's what they said her mother was. Okay. Okay. The mom said she never um the grandma got her. So when she turned 9, the grandmother got her. Okay? So now the grandma got her. So she's been stationary with the grandmother from 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for 4 years. Stationary with the grandma for 4 years. Mom not involved, dad not involved. The little girl wasn't in the system. The grandmother had legal custody of her. Right. Meaning, grandma had no business letting mom interact because she been gone since what, 9 months old. Someone else got her, which was the godmother. So she's had her until then, until now. Girl, baby, the grandma got a whole lot to answer to. Children's Services, Darnell, and the mama as well. Because who did this? Everybody, the mama, the Darnell, the grandma, they all, and Children's Services, they all got the daggone answer for it. I'm sorry, the whole daggone franchise of Children's Services on that daggone franchise, on that one would be no more Children's Services. Please believe it. No more. They don't deserve to daggone try to help anybody, children. At this point, children's services, I am a product of it, so I know. They're not there to help children anyways. They just there to get a check, baby, and if them kids ain't placed, they pull them somewhere, and the kids run away, and they tell them they don't know where the children is. And most of them is daggone trafficking the children anyways. Might as well put that out there. If you ain't daggone adopted out or daggone what you call you going into some daggone probably Hollywood bull crap times. Let me say, this is terrible. Poor baby. Kei'mani, baby, you rest in peace, sweet pea, because this is just horrible. Ain't nobody had no business had that baby but the grandma. And at 13, you got to keep your eyes on these children still. The heck? The mama claims that in June, the grandmother said she was tired of the little girl and wanted the mom to try to get custody of the little girl. So from June to now, she hasn't done anything to get her. Who's to say the daggone the grandmama didn't daggone, she supposed to be at work. This her alibi. She tired of the little girl now. What she tired of it for? See, you got to daggone want to know what's the motive. What would be the motive? Okay, who's put all this stuff on Donnell? Did Donnell go to court? Did he say he did this stuff to his daughter? What's really going on? Why is this little girl got bruises on her way before? You know what I'm saying? It's so much, and you cannot, and you got to, when you do a story like this, you guys, you really, 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 really got to open up and you really got to wonder. Grandmother, those words, TRW, I'm tired of her. I want you to get custody back of your child. What are you tired of? Is she acting out? Is she, what? Those are the things, T, you got to daggone wonder. Because as I also said to you guys, when they arrested Darnell didn't have any, uh, like this little girl being 13 years old, someone's daggone about to hurt her. There would be no reason for why she's not putting up a fight. That person who did this to this little girl has defense wounds. They daggone, well, maybe because we didn't see Darnell, uh, naked or whatever, but his face, little girls is first going for your face as a man. And no matter what happened, did anyone see any defense wounds on Darn? This little girl put up a fight. That's why they daggone dismembered her hands. See what I'm saying? So someone, uh, the girlfriend said that he came in with the thing that was on the back of his truck, which would be the the bed to keep stuff from getting on your seats and things. Was it a rug or would it be the? Let's go. Let's just read what y'all saying, girls. Um, she said he confused. Wait. He confused that he did the. Wait. You said he confused or confessed. Hold on, let me read it again. He confessed that he did that to his daughter. The grandmother said the girl was stealing. Stealing for what? Was she hungry? Stealing. Darnell girlfriend said he was acting weird and he told her to delete all text messages. Oh yeah, he did it. He was a mate that's in the back of the truck. Oh, it was a Mac. Okay. Yeah. Why would he do something like that? It's just ridiculous. Then you throw your cousin under the bus because you feel me? Like, why would you even throw him under the bus? Like, where did the cousin even come from, Darnell? I bet he in that damn hospital. And he in the hospital down here somewhere, I think. Because they found him here in Columbus, didn't they? That's why I said I call him Donnie because I remember his face. I swear I do. I said, that's Donnie. Soon as I seen the picture, I said, that's Donnie. I don't know if they call him Donnie or if they call him Darnell. Where's my son? Because I he said that's his niece, and I'm trying to figure out. Boy, baby, I know that ain't one of Clifford's girls. Nope. Let me call my son, y'all. Because there ain't really nobody on Facebook. Oh, y'all said he confessed. He is a demon and was probably. Ooh, yes. Yeah. He. Yep, he down here in our city. That's why I said that's Donnie. Because as soon as I seen his picture pop up on that daggone thing, I looked at it. I said, "Oh, that's Donnie." I said, "What he done?" And I just like, I shut it down. I was like, "What he done?" Because I always thought Donnie was weird. Anyways, you feel me? Like, but I would never thought he would do nothing like this. But I hold the grandma accountable too because she had no business letting that little girl that he was not granted to her, not nowhere in the paperwork. I don't care if he claimed to be that little girl's daddy. You don't have the right. You have to go do the proper proceedings to be able to see your daughter. Because now at this point, I have endangered my child that I was supposed to have care of. The grandmother put the little girl in danger. And now she is not here, and the grandmother should have to daggone do some time for that. I don't care what nobody say. If I'm looking at it from a judge's point of view, we granted you her to protect her, right? Because someone says she got temporary custody, meaning at this one point, the mother, I need you to go do what you got to do so that you can get custody back of your child. Children's Services has custody, grandmother as well. So Children's Services need to be held accountable, and so does the grandmother, because that's not right. And as a judge, that's how I would see it. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. There is no reason for why that little girl should be gone. Children's Services not this. They got to stop the bull crap talking about. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Children's Services got to stop the crap of talking about they're going to hold on. This something air girls. Good day, everybody coming in. I don't know what to say, but y'all already know. I hold everybody accountable for what happened to his mom. I do. Especially if you are a person, temporary custody means that you are supposed to be taking care of this child. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Uh, you are supposed to be taking care of this child with the best of your ability. And you ain't got no business. You ain't got no business daggone letting no child down. And to me, that's letting that baby down. You let the child down. You had no business. And that's to me just that. Let me pick this up here and talk to my girls. Like, y'all know them arms, them losing weight girls. The arms kind of like, But yeah, and I put my little dress back on to once I took my shower. But girls, I can't imagine. And then this sucker had the nerve to run to Columbus. Like, did you not know that you wasn't gonna get nowhere coming to Columbus if they knew you here? No wonder our city is gloomy today. The Lord about to take him up out of here. That one that hit the side of him, that's gonna take him up out of here. It already feel like he might be already the daggone descended already, child of the devil. Cause that's the devil. And our city is very much gloomy today. It definitely is. I ain't got a lot of kick it. Y'all see it out there. Gloomy, gloomy, gloomy. I just can't believe that someone that a little girl would trust, daddy, daddy did that. And y'all know what? I'm sorry. Y'all might say, "Well, Big Mama, the dad did it," but no, Grandma also, because Grandma had no business doing that. That is not in the contract of taking care of this little girl. You allowing this little girl to go with daddy. Somebody y'all can tell me, Big Mama, no. Cause I let my daughter, but I don't care. As a grandmother or someone who has custody of the child, no, ma'am. I'm not about to daggone play myself like that because I don't want to be in trouble. I don't. I don't want to be. I don't want to be responsible in anything happening to my grandbaby in the care of me. And maybe that's why she told them, I need y'all to get custody, or the mother to come and get custody. But who would have thought that Don or Darnell would daggone, just get go and do the ultimate? Like, dude, you're weird. Truly weird. I have never seen nothing like this in my life. And then to dismember her fingers, her hands. Y'all obviously don't watch crime stories or the forensic files and things of that nature. Because honey, baby, they find out directly what's going on. You ain't got to daggone try to daggone. You can do dismember, throw the thing, the corpses, bodies all around the world. Somebody gonna find it, or it's gonna be a person they call a hiker or a wood person in the woods, somebody traveling in the graveyard, someone wherever. The Lord gonna bring the deceased up and out of where it's at rest at, regardless where it's at. So I just don't understand folks thinking that they can get away with doing things like this and you ain't gonna get caught. Darnell Jones and Mr. Darnell Jones, you need to have what you done to that little girl. You need to have it done to you. That was just sick, and you tortured this little girl. This baby was tortured. There's no other dad going. Ugh. Like, how can you even look at yourself? They gonna get you in that daggone workhouse. If you are in our Columbus, Ohio. Darnell ain't gonna last down there. That's why it's gloomy here. Yeah. We gonna be reading on the news if that man don't make it through. If he ain't still in the hospital when Darnell touched grounds in that workhouse, it's over for Darnell. You can believe it. That ain't even, and he ain't even made a prison yet, yo. They gonna have to put this man far behind what is called protected custody, cause they gonna get him if he didn't pass away out here, cause it's gloomy right now, and you done bought that gloom and that sorrow over Columbus, Ohio. Yesterday it was beautiful, even though it rained, but it was beautiful. It's like something has descended in the darkness. The darkness is being pulled to hell. And he probably done passed away in that hospital. The Lord can't let him walk. And the Lord ain't gonna let him daggone what you call it through there. He gonna give him straight to the daggone the devil that he belonged to. Yes, ma'am. That's why I be looking outside when something like this, because I couldn't understand why I was pulled to this story. And then to look outside, the devil done daggone pull him to hell. He ain't gonna make it. They gonna be talking about he done daggone passed away. Mm-hmm. Lord ain't about to let that monster daggone do nothing. He got to go. Monsters like that don't deserve to even have the light that shines outside. That's too good for him. My Lord don't want to shine on him. He need to be in the pit of darkness where his soul resides, where he came from. I'm sorry I got to say that. I love the Lord, but that don't belong to Father God. Doing things like this ain't even, no man. That man don't belong to the Father that we serve. You guys. Y'all might say, Big Mama, what do you mean? He don't. Do we do stuff like that as children of the Most High? I bet you we don't. Do you do it? Do you do it? No, man. I'm looking at both of my lives, y'all. Because I know I ain't getting ready to do nothing like that. Ain't nothing going to make me angry enough to do nothing like that. But again, grandmama, you might not have did the crime, but you do need to be in jail for neglect. I'm not. I'm just. It's somebody got defense wounds. I keep getting defense wounds is on somebody that did this to her. Listen, I'm gonna get up out of here because this ain't. I ain't gonna go all deep like I did with Cupcake Girl. I drove myself crazy with that baby, and I'm gonna call my son. He need to answer the phone if he on here, cause I need answers, aunties. You should. I need answers before I can go further. And I need to know whose child this is. He keeps saying it's his niece. So it must be one of his friend's children. So I will call y'all back when I get some more information. Good morning, Raquel Smith. Good morning. Good morning. I'm new to your live and I don't know much about the story, but where was her mother at? She she lost the baby at probably like 9 months from the hospital. She never seen her baby again. They took it from the, you know what I'm saying? Usually when that happens, uh, it's in our city or anywhere in Ohio. If you have drugs in your system and it's not no weed or anything like that, they will take your child at the hospital. So, like I said, I don't know the whole story. And when I do get you, hey, thank you for subscribing. If you subscribe, hit the bell because I have a lot of more stories. So I did the cupcake case as well, and I'm still doing because I don't believe Patrick Starworth did that. And like I said, judge you not yet to be judged. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, but I don't believe that he did that. The cupcake. Again, I keep getting defense wound. Whoever did this to her, she put up a fight. That's why they dismembered the hands off of her. But I'm gonna call and get more details of this because and I gotta look and listen because this is horrendous for a father, you guys, to do something like this to his own baby girl. Your baby girls is your queens. That's even with a mother. Them is I got four queens and three kings. They're my babies. And baby, I tell you, if somebody did something to mine, the mother, when she found out, it's almost like she fell down and she performed like when they did that to Malia Bass. I did to Malia Bass, but I already knew that the dad and mom had something to do with Malia. But it's more to this than we think. Donnie, he got the answer for why he threw his cousin under the bus. When cousins is being thrown in something, we got to daggone, we got to put it together, guys. We can't just overlook that someone said the cousin. So he's probably implicating cousin because cousin probably was involved as well. Someone has, like I said, defense wounds. Okay, baby. Thank you, Miss Raquel Smith. I so appreciate it, girl. And if y'all want to donate anything to Big Mama, y'all can do it not in this thing here. I'm gonna give you my Cash App if you got Cash App. And it's $ juicy, like juicy oranges or juicy, somebody juicy, girl. $juicy, two C's as in cat, and then 777. Y'all know that's my lucky number. So y'all hit that Cash App if y'all like donate. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go get some more information on this story because I was listening. Excuse me, girls. And it kind of disturbed me because I wasn't supposed to be in it and wasn't gonna be doing it. I called my son. I seen the story on her little picture on his, rest in peace niece. And I was like, well, whose baby is that? Because that ain't none of my sister's, kids or whatever. So I just was like, wow. But like I said, when I get back in here, um, she said, you're welcome. I am subscribed. It was her dad. They call him in Columbus. Girl, Queen Bee. And I know this, and this is why I said, y'all, he in the hospital, but he might get descended up because it's kind of gloomy in our city. And then I want y'all to see that it's gloomy in my city. It's gloomy. And usually when I see that, when it's like this outside, there's hardly no sun. Okay? He about to be descended to hell. The Lord don't want him. You can't do nothing for God. You did something to a child. We can't daggone be sacrificing children. And the things that you did to her. And do anyone else think that the grandmother should get some type of, child endangerment? Because as a grandmother and someone who has temporary custody of a child, I'm protecting mine. If I got to go outside I don't give a dang. She's 13. I'm going outside with her. I go out here see what she doing out here. You know what I'm saying? Or be sitting out there with them. You know what I'm saying? Cause no, ma'am, ain't nobody got time. And basically, I will say this: at 13, we don't want our little girls out here, walking around looking like, streetwalkers or nothing like that, but majority of them want to be in the house anyhow. Heck, I know we was in the yard playing with our Barbie dolls and things, jacks and stuff. We wasn't thinking about no boys and things. Child, we had too much going on as little girls. We didn't want nobody, as you would call it, boys. Mm-mm. Boys was a no go. Yes, ma'am. To me, anyways. And they always smelled like outside, you know, funky wonky donkey. Can't stand that smell. Dirt, pickles, sweat. Mm. But my grandma, she was real strict. She didn't let us daggone walk nowhere. Um, when we played in the either in the driveway, or we was in the yard or in the house. You know, at 13, you can keep your eyes on your girls. You feel me? Like, it ain't that you being strict; it's that you know what's lurking. Old dirty old men to tell you they can't wait till you get old enough to they go. Nah, you be the girl. They gonna see you citizens. Old ass man trying to flirt with you at a young age, girls. We too young to be daggone looking at, and they telling you when you get old enough. No, I don't want you old fart when you get old. You already done deal daughter. Or done daughter. And everything. Let me see what y'all saying in here. My queens, I love y'all. Y'all be coming in here talking to me. Y'all don't mind my god dang on. Hey y'all. I'm hanging in here with y'all for a minute before I get out of here. I was supposed to been calling my son a long time ago. Girl came in here and talked to my girl. I put me a silky in my hair today, girls. Yes, man, y'all see it. Mm-hmm. Like, what y'all did? What she did? Yes, I did, girls. And no telling about it. I put me some that, and you can still see the daggone white in it. That white ain't going nowhere. It ain't. It looked like black, but it daggone. You can see the white still in it. I didn't leave it long enough. But it do what it do. Hmm. Anyhow, I just came in here because I was like, I just cannot believe this story. Um, Let me go in here and see. It was okay. Raquel said thumbs up. She said, "Wow." Raquel said she should be charged with something. Why wasn't her radar up? Exactly. And then the grandma saying she tired of it. That really struck her daggone me to go. What is you tired of? Like, just give her the daggone her mama. Mama shouldn't have to work to get her children if they, you feel me? Like, come on now. If the mama daggone ain't what she was when she gave birth, then y'all definitely should give her a child back and everything. She said, y'all, I'm looking like that right now because the reflection on there. And now y'all tell me I got some Dick Gregory on the side of my mouth. At least I hope y'all would tell me if I did. I'm gonna go get my teeth daggone clean, but I don't give a dang. This old age grandma mess going on. They say, God dang on Big Mama, we crazy. You crazy. We tired of you, girl. No, but I'm serious, child. I got grandma daggone thing got in here. I'm trying to keep my daggone face looking straight. I got some daggone, what you call, go here. I did daggone tighten up, girl. Tighten up, girls. Okay, she said, the way we live, wait. Yeah, she said, the way we live our babies, you can sense when something is. That's right. God dang, I'm right about that. Didn't let us off the sidewalk. Off the sidewalk, off the porch, child. Baby, them old folk wouldn't even let you out their sight. And I thank her for that being strict. Yes, because if they wasn't strict on us, honey, we would have been daggone all kinds of all over the place. And disrespectful and don't know how to respect older people and stuff. Yeah. So I thank God, and y'all don't talk about my little broke phone over here, Facebook, because it's broke. It still does what it need to be doing, though. Don't worry about it. But yeah, girl. So, I just thank God that we still got our faculties. But honey, I never met my dad. Okay, people, hold on. Let me daggone put that like that. I ain't never met my dad, y'all. But I don't think my dad would never daggone had no mind set to do nothing like that. And like they said, the grandmas should get some time for it. Cause it's called neglect. You know what I'm saying? You neglected your daggone your granny duties. They was strict, honey. They pick up any and everything to beat the crap out you. But they made us stronger as as individuals where we know how to treat people and respect our elders. I wouldn't give a dang on if somebody want anything and if they older than me, honey, baby, you get all respect. You can call me in what you want. I ain't get ready to say nothing. I'm right here to gonna be like, okay, whatever you say. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say. I ain't got nothing to say bad. Cause I'm very respectful as a adult, a young adult, pushing. I ain't even made senior citizen daggone yet. I've been trying to daggone find out when I become a senior citizen because I need all my benefits. I ain't got, hey, I got all my teeth but one, two, three. I got all my teeth but three, okay? This one I picked out myself, just picking and digging. And then them two back there, them wisdom back there, they gone. But other than that, I got every tooth from my mouth, child. Yes, ma'am. But I thank God that I still strong enough to be walking around here without no daggone oxygen tanks and stuff coming in and out of my skin and tubes running from here to yonder. No, ma'am. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father. But like I said, I've been celebrating my birthday all the way up until the daggone end of this year. I mean, the end of this month. So, my mama's birthday, March the 20th. My daughter's birthday, March the 20th. So, baby, that's my birthday. My mama gone. The Lord took her away from me. And I used to say all the time that I'm going to record my mom. Because I said one day she won't be here, right? So, I got this phone, y'all. The phone's so outdated, y'all, but it got my mama's voice on it. And I don't know how to even if I was to get the phone turned on, I don't think that it's just outdated. Okay, it won't do nothing. It won't even turn on with Wi-Fi, child. And I said, hang on it. Because when my mama used to call, and I miss it, I do. If you still got your mama, love on your mama, appreciate your mama. Because when you can't call mama when you going through your woes and your wees, and mama there to listen to you and tell you and guide you, it's a whole different feeling. That's why I said, as a grandmother, that's your child's child. which means that's your child at this point, and you let her down to go with a monster. I just don't understand. Y'all might say she didn't let her go, but the fact of the matter is that you let this little girl into this man into this little girl's life when he should have never been. If the courts didn't give you that for that little girl, safety. The mother wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? She came in later crying and carrying on like Trayvon and Simone did with Malia. Y'all know how they perform, boy. They perform, boy. They fell all on the ground. Trayvon ran up the daggone hill like he was going to meet his lover and everything. And Trayvon's mama was like, "What did y'all do to Malia? Where's Malia? Where's Malia?" And they daggone running up there. They already knew that. Trayvon already knew he was going down just because he said, "She played and I taught her ABCs and the 1, 2, 3, boy, baby, bye. Boy, baby, bye." I already knew something was wrong with them two couple. But poor Trayvon, he didn't even do nothing. He just daggone played the part. But he played his part real well. Real well. Even running up the hill looking like he daggone run to somebody to daggone love on him. And his mama start to hollering, "Where's Malaya?" I'll never forget that. Thank you so much, Raquel, because girl, I don't know how, but because that phone is gone. Y'all, my hair going every which way but loose. Yeah, I needed to cut them edges right here. I dyed my hair black today, y'all. And it don't look it at all. It's because that's white. It didn't even get gray. My hair did not get gray, girls. My hair got white. Y'all understand me? And so that's why it looked like it's silky witch call. I'm going through it as an old woman, child. It's like, you do not look like Y'all stop lying. I do look like I'm 55 now. Let me come on. You don't look 55. Okay. Yes, we did. I'm a 70s baby, honey. Boy, yes, man. We played jacks. We even had the little thing where you rolled it back and forth and it went up this thing and came back down and went back up and came back down and went back. We had the most awesomest toys in the world. We had Stretch Armstrong. Well, we didn't, but our brothers did. You feel me? And honey, we just love Stretch Armstrong because you could just stretch him every which way but lose, honey. But tell my brother that decided one day he was gonna bite a hole in Stretch Armstrong to find out what he was. I couldn't believe it. Poor baby boy. And them toys cost some money back then, child. Oh yes, ma'am. They don't know nothing about no Thumbelina doll, honey. Child had the Thumbelina doll, baby. You couldn't tell me nothing about my Thumbelina doll, child. And she was heavy like a real baby too, child. You could tell us nothing with our Thumbelina dolls. Yes, ma'am. Till Baby Alive came around. Now we got real babies. Yes, ma'am. Hopscotch, yes, ma'am. Everything under the book under there. Yes, ma'am. She said 4 corners and 4 squares. Yes, ma'am. Hopscotch. Uh, we was outside kids. Yes, ma'am. That's right. Yes, ma'am. You look really good. No, you don't look 55. I am 55, girl. I just turned 55. I just turned 55, February 22nd. Yes, ma'am. And girl, I still got a tail in the back. Y'all remember the tails? Ain't nobody rocking the tail but me. So if y'all see this haircut on anybody, tell them that's Big Mama's haircut. Why you got it? Cause it's a mohawk. My mohawk. It's so long it just lays, so I'm gonna let it lay, girls. She said, I was born in 72. I love my baby. Girl, couldn't tell us nothing about our baby alive, child. We just had a baby that did everything we wanted it to do. With two pampers. Two pampers in the butt. Boy, baby, baby. You have taken care of yourself. Thank you, baby. No, the Lord have. The Lord put that shine on me. My birthday is February the 14th. You a Pisces? Yes, ma'am. Or you Aries? You Pisces or Aries? Or Aquarius. One of them. I'm a Pisces. Gal. I'm a fish, honey bunny. I'm out the water, and I love water. Yes, ma'am. I love water, girl. You just take me to the daggone beach and just let me just daggone just bask in it. You hear me? Yes, all the glory is to him, baby. Yes, ma'am. Let me look in this message, child. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm an Aquarius. Okay, okay. Welcome aboard, Miss Aquarius. You know them good vibes, you know what I'm saying? It's good vibes, okay? Over here in Big Mama's Queen Castle. And we're all of us over here, including you. Put your crown on, Queen. Put your crown on. And straighten it up, okay? Yes, ma'am. Because we all over here at the Queens. This the Queen sector. We're nobody below anybody and nothing. We are right equal to each sister on here. Now, if somebody over here that they don't like, they might daggone call it something else, but we over here is the queens, and the queens in the castle and kings in the castle. Um, but other than that, y'all, I need to be getting myself dressed and getting up out of here. But I came in here and I decided to come in here and talk to y'all and talk about Kimani because I just couldn't believe that a loving father, could do such a thing. Yes, make sure you hit that bell. So when I come on, you first one, because you might get a ranch if you in here on some like. Do you have topics that you follow when you come in here? Cause y'all already know Messy Spot or whatever her name is. She got Angie Stone's story going on right now. Y'all already know when I feel like something is something, it be that. And I just already believe that Angie Stone was taken out like Whitney Houston by the same hands of the people that dealt with Whitney Houston and Bobby Christine. They tried to make Nick look like he did all of that, but no, no, no. These are people that's continuing to doing the same thing over and over again. But I love you guys. I'm not gonna stay long. Need to be getting myself dressed to get my booty out of here. Call my son. But I love you guys, and like I said, it's a lot going on, and we just gonna hope and pray the Lord to send Darnell up out of here where he belong, cause he don't belong in no one's nothing. He need to go on down to hell where he came from. If you can do such a thing like that to your own child. Again, if y'all ain't broke, Um, y'all can donate to Daggone Juicy dollar sign. I'm gonna say dollar sign Juicy CC 777. It don't matter what it is, y'all. I'm trying to daggone buy me a burger and a French fry. So again, dollar sign Juicy CC 777. Y'all have a blessed day and don't let nobody steal your joy. And we gonna hope that justice for that baby, cause she needs it. Hopefully he just closed his eyes in the hospital. They ain't got to worry about the paperwork of the jail. The Lord already handled it. Peace be still. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Don't let nothing steal your joy. And y'all have a beautiful evening until I return.